What is up, YouTube? Alex Monahan here, and what I'm gonna do in this video is I'm gonna show you how sportsbooks trick you into losing money. So this is something you want to avoid. A lot of books, they run promos, and a lot of times promos are really profitable. You know, if you've joined one of my live streams, typically the first thing I do on every single stream is go through every sportsbook I use and I check for no-brainer promotions. For example, Patrick Mahomes to throw one passing yard, that's obviously a free $10 bill, right? This is plus 100 odds. It's a sportsbook running this promo called Flip, and they're doing this as a marketing cost, right? They're trying to stay relevant in the landscape of sportsbooks. There's hundreds of sportsbooks in the US. Flip, they're running this promo to try to keep their users engaged, keep them coming back, since they know 97% of people are gonna lose money long term. If you're curious why I only bet $10, that was obviously the maximum bet size allowed. But some promos like this one are no-brainers. Same thing with this discount from Prize Picks. Caleb Williams over half of a yard. That's called a free square. It's a guaranteed win. You know, it should be a guaranteed win unless he gets like injured on the first play of the game. But even if that happened, they'd probably give you a refund. Obviously, they're trying to give away a free win here. However, what I wanted to mention is you shouldn't just assume promos are profitable. You shouldn't just bet them. So I'll give you an example of a promo today that I almost bet, and then I stopped myself. I checked the math and realized it was horrible. So I was looking at this app called Sleeper. Sleeper is a DFS app. It's available in most states. And you'll see that they were running a boost on Jose Ramirez to have over 1.5 hits. And they were boosting this to a 2.85x payout. So first things first, that's a little confusing. You know what I mean? Like most sports books are in American odds, plus 120, plus 150, minus 200, stuff like that. So what Sleeper was doing is they put their odds in payout format. A 2.85x payout format is the same as decimal format. A 2.85x payout means plus 185 odds. You're putting down 100 to win 285, 185 in profit. So basically, Sleeper's giving you plus 185 odds on this promo or boost. But the question is it any good? And the answer is no, not at all. It's actually horrible. So if you look at OddsJam and you just check the odds comparison tool, that's what I did immediately. So if you look at quite literally every other sports book, you have books offering Jose Ramirez to go over 1.5 hits at plus 220. FanDuel is giving you plus 220 or a 3.2x payout. So long story short, Sleeper on their boost, they're not even giving you the best odds out of every sports book. You're getting ripped off, right? If you're getting plus 185 on a boost and another book, FanDuel in this case, is offering plus 220, way better odds, you know that promo is a ripoff. You know you're getting ripped off, right? It's kind of like if, you know, you buy Bitcoin from your friend at $200,000 and then you find out it was trading in the market at $120,000. You'd probably feel pretty stupid. So you have to be really careful with these boosts. And I'm actually going to break down the math and show you just how unprofitable this promo was on Sleeper. So this isn't exactly perfect math, but what I can do is kind of run you through just how unprofitable this boost is on Sleeper, which is a little sad. Sleeper is giving you plus 185 odds, essentially, when you convert their payout format to American odds. And the average price in the market, if you look at OddsJam, is plus 187. So their promo isn't even the average price that's being offered on hundreds of sports books. Crazy, right? These sports books try to scheme, bro. But what you can do is you can essentially take the market, the average prices, the average price of the over 1.5 hits is plus 187. The average price on the under is minus 279. So what you can do is you can devig the market with a no-vig fair odds calculator. And what this essentially does is it strips out the juice on sports books and tells you the fair price. right? So essentially sportsbooks are stockbrokers. They're market makers, right? They buy at 9, they sell at 11. They make money by charging a spread called the vig. So what you want to do is figure out what's the true line. And in this case, on Jose Ramirez, over 1.5 hits, the fair price is about plus 211. The fair price on the under is about minus 211. So that's a market with no juice, right? That's a fair market. Plus 211 on the over, minus 211 on the under. That's fair. So plus 211, right? Plus 200 means a 2-to-1 underdog, 33.3% to win. So plus 211 is an even bigger underdog, 32.13%, which you can see that's the no-vig percentage. So what you can do then is put that into an expected value calculator. According to the market, the hundreds of sports books setting lines, their average price is devig. It's not perfect, but according to the market, Jose Ramirez is 32.13% to have 2+ hits. On Sleeper, they're giving you plus 185. So the expected value, 32% of the time you're gonna win $185. The other 68% of the time you're gonna lose your stake. The expected value or the edge of this promo is negative 8.4%. It's horrible. It's horrible. This is one of the worst promos I've ever seen. So long story short, what was the point of this video? Is just be careful out there, boys. Be careful. These sports books, a lot of these promos are not profitable, even if they slap some fancy, little graphic, 40% more. They still may be horribly unprofitable. These books are trying to scheme you oftentimes, so you need to be careful and go through the math. If you have any questions, comment them below. Thank you so much for your time, and let me know other video ideas too. I love making sports betting content.